Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Thanks for tuning in. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We've got one away here in inning number 4. Soto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. A little off front there as he swings through it. Judge leads off first with 1 away. Grounder might be 2. De La Cruz over to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Third baseman, Vladimir. 3. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Out.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Run around the move. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Right through there for a strike.
And it bat like this is
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
Goes to second for one. On the bottom. And they turn it.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So the lineup flips over.
Good work by Vlad.
Here's the second base. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No ball.
Verdugo measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014. Goes down looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Hey.
Bounce to third, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate.
Should do hard steal. Is a 10 steal, maybe that.
He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Verdugo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work. That's hard hit in the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Liner, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. His 27th home run of the season. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a
Jonathan Loaisiga into the game. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Oh, it's good.
So digging in, Christopher.
You're out. 3. That's ball 4.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And that one fouled off. The Yankees looking to rally. Strike 2.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a ball popped up. Votto makes the catch. And there's one down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The Phils leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. 1 at second, back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
On the what? What was that? Gotta actually analysis Ranger Suarez. Give me a second. Speaking of which, let's skip because like I don't use this good. I like one well. Sure.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
The batter, the catcher.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
61 speed.
Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A gigantic blast. And the Phillies walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
3-2 the final score. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Yankees.
Oh, let's just love the most too. Let me see. Sucks. They don't want to play as fairness. Good on Reagan's now. Beat up Cole. Got a huge shoot.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that player that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that player that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone, and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Cole Ragans.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And Judge spoils that one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Torres, round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Soto. 47 speed. All right. Walk him, man. I should have walked the
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. To the right side, McLean goes to second. Safe there. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the third and final game of the series. And the slider catches the zone. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. And a pitch. Up the middle. Base hit.
So good.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing and a drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One down. The batter now will be Will Smith. To third might be two. Feeds to second. Out there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. Duvall, a former Gold Glove winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. Cole back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 17.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 21st of the year. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
That one ripped. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Christopher Morel digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fought off foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. McLean around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Jake Fraley. Out to center. Settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Here's Turner now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is off the line, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game. Clobber to right field, way back, gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Yeah, it's huge. I would say he's an experienced guy.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
2 outs, runner at first. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save! Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it.
We got it.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Let's go keep home run.
So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Witt on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. It was a triple and an RBI. Man at first with one gone. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Alfredo Veras. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Rizzo in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance. You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine and things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
2 on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Caught him looking for the K.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, and up to the plate is Will Smith. That one is absolutely belted. His second homer of this series. It's 7-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Cole is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ian Hamilton.
Adam Duvall at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one hammered center field. Grissom drop step going back. The batter's eye and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Keep those guys out, especially to take his photo.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now here is Matt McClain. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 9-2.
He wastes wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
The guys going high help his skill a little bit, extra special. Yeah, I mean, it's a big to get game one. I just see the main miss these guys, and we know it's going to be a battle every game. They get teams and they play this well.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
At the plate, Christopher Morel. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Grisham makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jake Fraley stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
I think able to continue this.
And that one hammered.
That's pretty good.
That's back. And that one is going to go. Oh, muscle to center field. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 10-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Trey Turner. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive with the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at National. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they now lead by 9.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ron Marinaccio.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Eagles number 9 to push the NL East.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's now 12-2. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
I don't agree with you.
2 outs. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. They are unloading here, their 5th homer of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 13-2.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Blue, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So 2 down. Will Smith stands in for the Phillies. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And in scoring position with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Duvall. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. On to inning number 4. Phillies lead this one 13-2. New inning getting started. DJ LeMahieu to start things off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Signed with us for 50 home runs. Six innings, 1 hitter. 9 pitches, 3 strikes. Very high strong strikeouts, 2.77 ERA. Iron Man. And deserves 4-0, last 5 starts, .88 ERA, 38 good run, 3.96. They're 3 in a row last time, gave a lot of hits.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and
First one game is when we go exactly where it is now.
That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, shift to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here is Christopher Morel. Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Jake Fraley will hit next. 1 for 2.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Trey Turner now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Off the batter's eye and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That's what it does is the win.
Really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension.
And Ryan Howard. He's gonna beat the Alonso record.
Takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the
three
pen
behind
when your guys are
Raleigh,
trailing so
for the
big on the
Shohei.
scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same
Suarez,
intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in for the Phillies. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair
someone
of
on
home
Tampa
runs.
Bay.
And first offering is fouled off.
Someone on Tampa Bay with 41 home runs. That's ridiculous.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious
speed. Not going to say that guy.
In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
The pitch. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 19-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Adam Duvall. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. Man at second here with 2 away. Matt McClain now at the plate. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 21-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. His putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Ripped on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. We played 4. Phillies on top, 21-2.
And they never give up. Whenever the Mets scored,
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up
4 runs early in the first 2 innings.
to the plate. Juan Soto now. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And here is Jake Fraley. Loaisiga, 29 years old. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Phillies DH, Trey Turner. 3 for 3 with a single, double, and a homer. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Alaska's
runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Last half. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. 4 for 4, 2 home runs, and 2 doubles. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A 3-run dinger. His 3rd home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 24-2.
Kimbo 0.138, Alonzo 1.148, so 0, Alvarez 0.128.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind
That's
it
Red
to get
Ranger
it out
versus
of
Blue
here,
Ranger.
but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
I think the next more like louder than.
So man aboard. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Foul ball there.
all over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham makes the play. Now
Watch
a long
out.
throw to first.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now Adam Duvall. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. A two-run shot. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add a pair. It's 27-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Ranger Suarez also unbelievable. Red Ranger.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now for the Phillies, Matt McClain. 4 for 4 with 3 homers and a single. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
I mean, come on, have a game. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
1 out, runner at second. And digging in for Philadelphia, Christopher Morel. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Man at second. This one high in the air to left center. Under it. Makes the catch. Throws to second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Fraley. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Line drive. Adam in center field. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We're through 5. The Phillies lead it 27-2.
Bader 3 or 5 home run, 2 RBI shoot.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's DJ LeMahieu.
The boys are clean up. Got a run, I guess, for that game.
Veras back to work. Foul ball.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Trevino stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one wrapped foul. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chop back up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you have to go.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Trey Turner. And here it comes. That one ripped. And another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 28-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now a chance for Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. The pitch. That to right. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 30-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So one out, nobody on. And now for the Phillies, Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. No question about this one. It's out of here.
We must need a DH.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And to be able to talk about that series, and you can talk about bats, you can talk about the way you approach your bats and things like that. It's a honor, privilege, that guy's been so much crazy.
And now it's going to be Adam Duvall. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Goal. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
So digging in, Matt McClain.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
There's a line drive to left field. See you later. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Caleb Ferguson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Christopher Morel. And that one pulled foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Wow.
0-2 now. In the air, right side. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia.
So he's got Mrs. Tigers and Diamondbacks this week.
Center field. Grisham settles under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. And we're back. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo.
Number 24, Alex Verdugo.
Should put someone in the bullpen. It's very like how long the inning was.
The wind and the pitch. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
fans, summer has officially arrived. And there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
That's ball 4.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And that one almost got him. Way inside, and that hit him.
Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Rizzo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Got him swinging. Trey Turner at the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Hits the top of the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
So a man aboard, and now for the Phillies, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Warning track, wall, and you can touch all, baseball man. Smith stands in for the Phillies. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Adam Duvall stands in for the Phillies. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and then have that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Slice to right, and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Yeah, the batter now, Jake Fraley. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
If you look at the Padres, I think one of their large draws is spending a lot of money.
Man at second. In the air, left side. Verdugo right there to make the grab. One down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Turner.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped. Get out of town.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. rips that one center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Fernando.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit hard. That gets through. And that extends the inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Smash down the left field line. Out of here.
Bounce.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
It was.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. That one ends the onslaught. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now DJ LeMahieu. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. The pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Matt McClain stands in for the Phillies. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Ti piace tè o caffè? Sì, mi piace perché latte.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ok, ciao.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Christopher Morel. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
Salve, ciao.
All always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Now, Jake Fraley.
Got your own top left.
That one ripped. That's back there.
Okay.
And off the wall. And nice work to hold it to a single. Got it back in fast.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. But I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some...
Runner takes off. Low throw, and he can't take it out. And a base hit into right center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's ripped. Base hit. And now for the Phillies, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Runner on the move. Throw to second. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Lifted in the air, right field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, catcher,
Will Smith stands in for the Phillies.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Oh, 1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Adam Duvall. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's so Darius.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're...
Runner on the goal.
Throw to second. Ow! Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie, looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first, so just a two-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now it's going to be Christopher Morel. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next to hit, Jake Fraley. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that'll do it. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Gleyber Torres.
Really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
I've got the same as the ball, I guess. So we'd have more RBIs. It's a good one. Frankie. That's spent for him. I didn't pay that for. What's a foul? Okay, good. Oh, dude, I'm somewhere. Good. Seems that.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Double-A baseball from the Eastern League. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Ladies and gentlemen,
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, number 37. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Cam Gallagher, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. One out and the base is empty. Got him looking. He didn't like the call. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Cam Gallagher.
leading off for the Fightin' Phils, the catcher, Cam Gallagher.
Fastball for a strike. And he fires in a strike. 2 strikes on him, and he's already struck out in this one. You'd like to see the pitcher attack and finish him off. Goes down looking on that one. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Cam Gallagher. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him looking. And the inning is over. 1 runner left aboard. It's a 5-0 game. The final here. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yardbirds. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Fighters, no runs, 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
played on ED.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. We're bringing you Double-A baseball in the Eastern League. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab here, Paul Skeens. Here's what we'll be looking for. Better than 3 strikeouts per walk this season, and that's a great sign for his development. It's hard to move up the ladder when you're walking a ton of hitters, and it's hard to win a lot of games when you're clogging the bases. I'm sure they like seeing how he limits traffic on the base paths. The third baseman stands in now and watches strike one. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. Strike two. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Caught him looking for the strikeout. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one? I have no idea what went wrong for him in that AB. 1 out, runner at second base. The third baseman digs in now. Caught looking the first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 2 away now. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next to hit, the third baseman, number 97. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Takes a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. 0-2 rocks and fires. Right through there for the strikeout. That's out number 2.
The batter.
This one ends the final score 9-2. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 15 runners on base. For the Fighters, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Time for some Double-A baseball in the Eastern League. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, number 29. Let's take a closer look. Lefties have more. Bases empty. One away. Zip your final in this one. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 17 runners on base. For the Fightins, no runs, 6.
Damn, should have Cody Clemens go for that.
We're back here at the ballpark. We move on to the third inning. Here's the catcher, number 75. That one ripped into right center. This ball's carrying. Brings it in on the warning track. Well, he certainly wasn't the catcher now at the plate. That one out to right. Garcia should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Digging in, the catcher. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Yeah.
That's a swing to be proud of for sure. I'm sure he's happy. The catcher, the next to hit. 1 for 3. This one the other way. Settles under it and makes the catch. And now 2 down. My goodness, did he ever rip that fastball. Just a bit unlucky that it didn't drop in. Better luck next time. And the final score, 5-2. For our entire excellent crew.
This is very cheap. I have to play. Someone game that I'll play. Yeah. I don't know if this guy will look at CA though. Oh, it's a good over that's renewable, let's say. Registration. Renewable. No, feeling. Registration. Probably not appreciate that. That that's whatever. Registration stage eligible. Fortunately, a lot is pretty good for Will Smith. I thought Dalton with it. In the outfield. Let's play it. Star. 2 years on the coach, a lot more I wrote than 14 years. Everybody. Nice. It's always a lot. Stop playing duels all the time. Kills me. That's more for 14 years. What's for 11? So here's 5 minutes, pretty good. There's a minute, 6 minutes. First, front one is 2. That's his contract.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This game will feature Double-A baseball from the Eastern League. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Akron Rubber Ducks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway here. And on the hill, number 24. Here's a scouting report for you. You can see from the stats he's had some trouble limiting good contact with an opposing batting average in the high 200s. That's not all on bad luck. He'll need to locate better and maybe make some tweaks in a bullpen session to try and unlock better results. Base is empty, one away. The third baseman digs in now. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Now here's the 0-2. And goes down on strikes. Now 2 away. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one? I have no idea. Nobody on with 1 out. The third baseman, the next to hit. First at bat was a strikeout. And it's a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Right through there for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Got it. 2 gone. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heated. On to the next inning, digging in, the third baseman. Torres measures 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. This one is in there. Strike 1. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. In for a strike. And it's 0-2. Gets him looking. And there's 1 away. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runs on base. For the Fighting, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors.